Here we go again. Time for more gold in my life. Welcome back to the Journey to Pharaoh Golden series, and this time we're back and performing better than ever. The last episode was the Summit and Core episode, and I said I was going to do 1B through 3B Golden, but then finish that in like a couple days. So I asked you guys to see what you wanted me to do. You guys said to do 4B and 5B in the same video, and so I listened. And here we are. The Hell Trio is staying as its own episode, or episodes depending on how bad they are. But anyways, let's stop stalling and get into the video. However, not until you join my Discord server. Alright, 1B, starting fresh back in the Forsaken City. I'd already done this golden a long time ago, so I expected this one to be short and sweet, and I was correct. This one took me around 20 or so minutes, and overall wasn't too hard. The first subchapter only really has one somewhat difficult screen, but it only takes a minute or so to get there, so it's not too bad. Contraption is where the difficulty starts showing itself more, because it kind of just starts getting hard around now, especially in the first and fourth screens. The first is just kind of sketchy for me, and the fourth is a stamina conservation screen, and I am actually terrible at stamina conservation. Scrap Pit, the last subchapter, is pretty easy, besides this one screen. I actually have no clue what the intended strat is for this room, so I just kind of wing it and it works sometimes. Anyways. Nice.
Sever the skyline!
Okay. Moving to probably the easiest B-side, 2B. Old Side's B-side was actually pretty easy. It was the first one I had ever done, like ever, and it was the same difficulty as I remember. Most of it is super easy until you get to the end, where it's not so super easy anymore. There's just the two really tall screens with the dream blocks, and like that's just pretty much it for 2B. Those screens are actually pretty difficult though, but after that it just depends on how long you take on these stupid ass cassette blocks. Well, problem is I have to do this screen now. There we go. Yay! Well, now comes the hard one. The one I'm not looking forward to. Let's move into the actual video. If you've watched my previous videos, you would know how much I don't like Celestial Resort, and this is no different. Actually, it's a lot worse. Right after I finished 2B, I played 3B and realized, holy shit, this is really fucking difficult, and stopped playing. The entire chapter is based around cycles, and all of them are pretty bad to deal with. Some of them can be set up by just holding walk into a room and performing it, but other ones you actually need to time it. The first subchapter isn't really that bad, the last room only really needs a basic strat, but then the second subchapter, Staff Quarters, is actually so bad. The first screen is scary at first, but then if you get into the habit of getting this easy cycle, it's really no threat. The second room, on the other hand, is definitely a threat. When you're doing a golden on a map and you have a literally 50% success rate for the room, you start to wonder, what am I doing wrong? What am I dying to in this room? And the answer to that question on SQ2 is it's just the room. This room, along with being a stamina conservation room, is built of these dust bunnies which are really easy to die to. Then you also need to time the last jump, and the dash. Sometimes you hit the top dust bunny and you don't even wall jump here, and other times you're too low and the dust bunny hits you because you mistimed a really hard timing. This room is just straight up garbage. Then, you have to do the rest of Staff Quarters after it, which, while not that bad, it can still definitely kill your run. Library is a bit easier, but still cycle based and the small misinput can easily get you killed. Say you do Library, well, now you have Oshira after your ass yet again. But this time, it's even harder. The rooms in Rooftop are really just awful, inconsistent, and just straight up bad in my opinion. I died to literally every screen here, some more times than others, and some in more sad manners than others. Including the last screen. I died there twice. Let's just not show those though. Have me winning, but still sounding defeated instead.
Fuck this chapter. I should not have fucking died here this many times. Oh my fucking god. That was terrible, dude. Oh my god. I hate you, Oshiro. You can go fucking kill.
Not looking to forward this one. Not at all. 4B I had heard, and partially remembered, being extremely bad. Doing a death list sounded like I just signed my own death warrant, but it actually slightly kinda didn't turn out that way, but also really not, if that makes any kind of sense. Instantly, the second room is one of the hardest rooms in the entire chapter. Like, it's just straight up difficult. Kinda whatever, though. It's brute forceable, and it's the second screen. It cools down a bit until the second subchapter, Stepping Stones. SS3 and SS4 are some of the worst rooms I think I've ever played in this game. SS2 is a speed-based stamina conservation room, and SS3 is a high wind room with a spring on a cycle that you need to get 4 keys in. I don't think I really need to describe them any more than that. Gusty Canyon is a small let-up in the difficulty, but not for too long. The second and third screen are way more precise than I had originally expected them to be, and I really did not enjoy doing them very much. I never liked the fourth screen in the first place, so yeah. Now we're at Eye of the Storm, and EOTS is just straight up terrible. The first screen is sketchy, the second screen is unbelievably sketchy, the third screen is straight up awful, and the only one I died to in this chapter, and the fourth is a Don't Chokerville. Now comes the cassette blocks. You can literally just hear it in my voice how bad I wanted to just be done with this stupid fucking chapter. These fucking cassette blocks.
Yes! Fuck you! Fuck this chapter! Fuck you! Yes!
Okay, finally. I don't ever have to look at 4B ever again. What comes next is... Hang on a second. Isn't that the pump? No, 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 no! So I got a bit bored of 5B because it sucks. Can you blame me? No. Can you blame me for being bored enough and staying up to 1:30 in the morning doing one of the first screen of the hardest Grandmaster map in Strawberry Jam? Yeah, probably. There's really no reason for me doing this, or even putting this in the video. I just felt like putting this here because, I mean, I did it, and I wanted to show you guys how much better I've been getting. Because if I tried this at the start of the series, oh man, that would not have gone good. I can actually do, like, kinda hard gameplay now? Ish? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Back to 5B. I need to stop. Oh my god. Yes! 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 This chapter is really unfun. I mean it. The first screens all just suck, and then you're in Central Chamber. It should be, like, way longer, but you're able to do the sick-ass corner kick to skip getting the second key, but you still need to do 7 rooms, and some of them suck major ass. This room is easily the hardest one here. Cycles paired with bubbles make it super annoying, and at one point I literally had a 91% fail rate on it. That's all you need to know. The next screen was actually also kinda tough, because you need to climb up at the right time to not die to the spinners, which is harder than it looks in my opinion. I died here a couple times, and the corner kick is in the same room, and is again quite misleading. You need both a high jump, and you need to actually not die to the spikes when you dash up to succeed it, which is always really scary. The last screen is just long, and it ends in a pretty tight timing, but then we traverse through the mirror. TTM is pretty bad. The first transition screen I actually died to a bunch of times, like 3 or 4, so that's why my consistency tracker is a little bit wrong. I really don't like its gameplay. The second screen, the Seeker politely does it for you, but that's just the last polite thing they ever consider to do. The third screen isn't too hard, just a bit of blurring, but the fourth screen actually just makes no sense to me at all. Sometimes the Seeker just slowly moves up to you and never charges, making the screen like 9 times harder. You have to bait it 3 times and then land on its head, which is, it's just not good. It's just a terrible screen. The fifth isn't really that much better. You can either chain a bunch of ultras or just get lucky with a wave dash. I chose the latter because I suck ass at ultras. Anyways, look who it is, everyone's favorite guy, stuck in a crystal. Woo, yeah, he's back. Yes, so exciting. Welcome back, Theo. I'm happy to make your acquaintance. This subchapter fucking sucks. It's really easy for Theo to land in the wrong spot and either fall into the void or just be in a really bad spot to get to because of the Seekers. No, this isn't canon, Theo, because I said so. Anyways, I was listening to the new Sanguinarius album, Sin Astra, during 5e because I got really annoyed by the main song, so that's why you're going to hear some Latin in a second.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, no, I don't want to... Wait. I need to do the thing. Oh my god, yes!
Yeah! Yes! Fucking yes, man! Oh my god, yes! I hate this chapter! It's so bad! Oh my god, yes!
So, now I had all the footage, but a storm hit where I lived and I was out of internet for the past 3 days. I played a bunch of Strawberry Jam to pass the time, and the only really interesting thing I got out of it was this clip of one of the berries from the lab. I don't really know, it just made me feel like I was playing an Expert or Grandmaster map, even though I know for damn certain GM is way harder than that. Anyways, that's the end of this video, because I actually have internet again. Again, the Hell Trio is going to be their own video, or videos, because, yeah. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe for my sake, join my Discord server, and until next time, see ya.